Welcome, everybody, to Red Summit 15, our 15th episode of Bulls Without Borders, which is an anniversary episode if you're one of those weird people, or if you're not, you're just here with us for our 15th episode. Today, we are joined by a very special guest. He was a high school basketball coach in Canada for 15 years. He was also a good friend of mine. We met at WrestleMania 39. He is my partner on our wrestling podcast, which, if you're a WWE fan, check it out every Wednesday evening between 6 and 7 Central. We go live talking WWE. My boy, Fayyaz. Fayyaz, how are you doing, brother?
I'm doing well. Thank you guys for having me. Excited. I guess I just had to start a commotion last week to get invited to the show, so thank you for having me.
It's so true.
Oh, man, you really did. You were in the comments for like 10 minutes and got requests to be on the show within 10 minutes. It was legendary.
I think I joined the Discord right after. I told you I was going to wear the jersey. I told you I was going to bring the book. Came prepared.
Man. I feel like
man of your word.
Derrick Rose fan, less of a Derrick Rose fan than you. I appreciate that though. I love it. Then Guilty just died. R.I.P. to Guilty. We loved him. We cherished him, and I'm sure he'll be back resurrected like our boy Jesus Christ. But anyways.
There you go. That was quick.
Oh,
there it is. There it is.
With the light and everything. I fucking love
He has risen.
Let's go, man. Guilty as charged.
Chairs. Oh, guilty as charged. I like the pun. I love that.
You feel me, cuz?
All right. And joining me are the normal Bulls Without Borders boys. I got to my left Troy from Australia and a whole lot of Bull podcast. Troy, how you doing, bro?
I'm doing good, Phil. Nicely beautiful Saturday morning down here. So a long weekend for me here in Adelaide because we got the Adelaide Cup with the horse races on Monday. So I've got a 3-day weekend. You guilty? And let's ready to top it up with our boy Fayyaz.
Did you say that you're gonna be off on a holiday for a race?
Yeah. So South Australia has a public holiday for a horse race, and
it's fucking awesome.
Melbourne has it for the Melbourne Cup, which is like probably more world renowned, I should say, than the Adelaide Cup. But yeah, like Melbourne has a public holiday for the AFL Grand Final parade the day before the damn game. So
wow. Okay, I'd love that.
Troy, which horse so I can put it on my Bet365?
Don't ask me, brother. I'm the last person to ask about horse racing.
I'm just kidding. We're not.
No.
That's awesome. You know what? That's such a benefit to this Bulls Without Borders thing because hearing things like that, it's just very interesting to me. Love to hear that kind of shit. To my right, I've got
Thursday night. So
to my right, wait, what's that?
We got Lincoln Park coming to town on Thursday night as well, so I'll be there for that.
Hell yeah. I'm sure Chester's Ghost will be there as well, hanging out with you guys.
Be there in spirit.
Yes, sir. To my right, I've got my partner on the Six Banner podcast. Check us out every Wednesday, although I know that we did not film this past Wednesday. That's squarely my fault. But we do film most of every Wednesday. And 99% of other Wednesdays. Neill from Ireland, How are you doing today, bro?
I'm doing great. It's almost midnight. I have a beer in my hand and I'm ready to talk some Bulls. So, happy man right over here in Ireland.
Love that. And down to my 5 o'clock region, I've got, it's no longer Black History Month, Guilty, so I figured I could introduce you last. And
oh, fuck me.
I'm sorry, I had to do it.
Oh my God. My bad. I was just putting the link in the Discord for these guys to come join. So if y'all in the Discord and you don't come join and you see that message I was putting, I want you to kiss my ass. All right.
Wow. All right. Fuck her up and kiss.
Guilty's coming in hot.
Big black
yes,
ass.
Sir.
I love it.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it's good to be here, boys.
Hell yeah. Good to have you. Anyone who doesn't know, he is the leader, emperor, and ruler of the busiest, most popular Bulls fan Discord. Link is in the description. Don't be a hater. Also, check out his On Tap articles. Bulls on Tap.
For sure.
All right. So now that we've gotten through our lengthy introduction, we're going to talk some Chicago Bulls basketball, my friends. So first and foremost, was this week just the worst week ever because we won some games, or what?
Yeah,
Apparently,
that's anti-tanking. What the hell?
What like the Bulls win a couple of games for the first time in a month, and they don't know how to tank properly. What are they doing? Oh my god, the world is falling apart.
properly.
It's okay.
Can't even tank
We get-
right.
We're going to go on a winning streak now for the whole of March, like we did last year.
Oh, the March Bulls are back, baby.
Sign me up.
I mean,
You know
all
what?
jokes aside, I hope that we don't fucking get our draft position fucked up. I'm not one of those who are like, we should be trying to lose on purpose. So look, when we won a game like last time, I'm not sitting there going like, well, fuck this team. I was happy to see it. It was a fun game. I was live tweeting it for the Bulls on Tap page. I was in there talking shit, dude. Your boo-boo had me feeling some things, man. Him and Sexton, they were going crazy. I'm so here for that, So I think a win like last night, it's good. It's like you didn't go out there and try to win that game, or you didn't try to lose that game. Like you just went out there and balled. When you win, you win. I just hated seeing us win games when we had guys like Vooch leading the way and just the veterans, and you're sitting guys like Modest down in the fourth quarter, and he's not developing because you're trying to win a fucking game. I didn't like that, but right now, I mean, it's a full send part of the season, so I'm here for any win that we get for the rest of the year.
I love that. You see, I don't think that we're gonna win normally. Like, we're not gonna win. Or sorry, we're not gonna win nearly enough games to really fuck up where we're at. There's a pretty. I really don't think that, because the guys above us are actually trying to make the play in. We're actively really not trying to. Like, the players are. The coach might be. I can't decide with Billy at all. But he's. I don't really think that. I think we're pretty much set where we're gonna be. Give or take a spot. To me, if we drop one more spot, which is pretty much the only, like, as far as we could drop, I think is below the Mavericks. I don't think dropping any further is realistic, and that's only a difference of like 1.5% at number one. So, like, I mean, at the end of the day, we're gonna have shitty odds for number one, but it doesn't mean that we can't win it. Fayyaz, how do you feel about, I know that you might be a Raptors fan first, but as a second, can I call the Chicago Bulls your second team?
This is tough.
Boo.
I'll say
Hey,
it.
at least he's honest.
Yeah,
You know what?
I appreciate
That's
your
true.
honesty.
I'll give you a real reason real quick. I fell in love with college basketball the last couple of years even more. So I'm just so glued to college ball that, like, it's the Raptors. Lakers were my team because of Kobe, but I'll leave it at that.
Yeah. You're not missing much with us right now. Shout out to Gavin in the comments. That's my boy from Roundtable.
Shout out
Chicago
Gavin.
was my second team, though. I'll say this, like, just all in all, like the
Who
Ben
was?
Gordon era,
Oh,
like
okay.
Wall Payne, like that era. Derrick Rose still one of my favorite all time. So you know
You
what?
ball.
Fuck it, Bulls number 2 team.
That's it.
Just told him. I
Kobe
just had
almost
you
went-
talk
We didn't have
for
to
a while.
lean too hard.
No, just brought it up and he talked himself into it. I love it.
Exactly,
I want to be a
exactly.
baby. I want to be a baby face on the show, right? I don't want to be a heel, so I'll stay.
I love it. I love rapping the WWE talk in with it. I fucking love it. So, with the tanking, though, I'll tell you what I'm most really concerned with is having a 20% or higher chance to get into the top 4. I feel like that's, as far as hopes and dreams, I feel like that is a much easier hope for me. Because obviously you could hope for 4.5%, 3%, 6%, whatever we end up being. But I think that hoping for a 20% chance is a lot easier in my brain. So when it comes to that, I really want the Bulls to land in the top 4. And with that top 4 selection could be, 4 players that everyone says are at the top of everyone's list. AJ DeBanza, Caleb Wilson, Cam Boozer, and Darren Peterson. So I want to ask you guys, out of those 4 players, Which one tickles your pickle the most and why?
Oh, fuck.
For the Chicago Bulls, not
Yeah.
not in general, because there could be a difference between who you think is the best player or who you think is the best for the Bulls. So
Good disclaimer there.
yes, sir. So from Fayyaz, we'll start with you as a special guest here. Who do you like?
I do like Cam and I do like Caleb. I feel like if the Bulls were to get the first pick and AJ's not like the guarantee you're comfortable with it, you could possibly trade that pick, get something in return, in my opinion. I think a lot of teams are kind of like scared to do that. But I feel like if you have the number one pick and it's not definitive for you, then why not try to get more assets? Because we know the Bulls could use some assets.
Yeah. Yes, we
That's
can.
for sure. That's
Yes, we can.
definite.
Yeah.
Guilty. How are you feeling about this?
I'm feeling first of all, shout out to Miss O, that's Ostrich, who just came in from the Discord finding Gapper. She's a new member. Shout out to Sunny V from the Lotta and Illini. She came from his Discord, so shout out to their Discord. And just shout out to Sunny in general. He's a great dude. And I see Psychopads. Psychopads is awoken. What up, Psychopads?
Established pads.
Yeah. Pads. That's he don't fuck around. But no, as far as who would I take, man? I just talked about it with Sal. I really do like Caleb Wilson for this team, like especially for this team, what he could do. But I saw he just went down today for the rest of the season with that thumb, which that brings up a question: like, do you guys think like that?
Is he messing with that hooker again?
Oh fuck!
No,
he could be.
No,
he could be.
Damn, man! I'm saying don't thumbs in the assholes, man. That's a one-way ticket to a season-ending injury.
Big Bubba. What was his name? Big Black Bubba. Maybe he's messing around with Big Bubba, man.
Stop it.
Maybe he playing with too much marinara sauce. I don't know what Caleb Wilson on out here, but no, man. I think it really goes with between like AJ DeBancer for me and Caleb. But like the more this season's going on, dude, like I feel like the Bulls just can't go wrong with a lot of those dudes in the top. Like even a kid like A-Cuff. I know we got Giddey, but like A-Cuff is looking like he might be generational. So I just think that we have a lot of options at our disposal right now.
We do. Neill, you're up next. What do you think?
I still haven't done my deep dive on it yet, and I don't get to watch any college ball living over here. So I'm probably the least versed, but I do lean a little bit towards Cam Boozer for the very reason that I know of him through his father vicariously. And I've watched a little bit of stuff on him. But that being said, I heard about Caleb Wilson with the broken thumb, and I wonder if that's going to affect the standings when it comes around to the draft now, because he's going to miss a considerable amount of important time. Apparently, they only expect him to be back around pre-draft, so that could really affect things in the way the decisions are made when it comes down to the actual draft itself. So I'll be interested to see how it unfolds.
I actually, if that's the case, I hope if we end up staying where we're at, I hope that's true, because I'm fucking racing to the podium if he's there at 9. I mean, he's extremely talented. I'm still taking him at 4. That's just me. I great trust for the Bulls for YouTube.
That's Monk. Yeah, that's Miss O's husband from the Discord. What up, Monk? How you doing, Monk?
I love that, man. That's some very kind words right there. But
very.
Troy, my man, who's your favorite potential Chicago Bull?
Well, the North Carolina in me says Caleb Wilson. But if I don't assume we're probably talking about if the Bulls have the number 1 pick, I'm going AJ DeBancer every damn day. I'm probably going AJ, then Caleb, Darren Peterson, then Cam Boozer, in that order.
Fair enough. Can you just expand a little bit on why AJ is your guy?
It just seems like he can be that superstar player that the Bulls need. Like you give him the ball, like he can. Like obviously the 3-point shot is obviously still developing, as it is for every single young player in college. He can score in the mid range. He can get to the basket. This guy can score at will, and this is a guy that the Bulls need now. And I don't know, with Cam Boozer, Not saying he's not going to be a great player, because I'm sure he will absolutely be a great player. I just don't think he's going to be that great, like that next level great. Whereas I think AJ does have that ability, that upside to him as well. So, plus, AJ DeBancer can play above the rim, where Camboose is like a guy that plays on the, below the rim.
Where is Undisputed, man? I feel like if you say Cam Boozer's name, Undisputed might pop out of a fucking tree. I'm looking around my apartment right now. Like it's been quiet today, man. I haven't been in the court that much today. But usually Undisputed gets it cracking in that motherfucker. So shout out to him, man. I'm surprised that he's not in here like the fucking Kool-Aid man busting through the wall when you bring up Cam Boozer's name. Yeah. And shout out to my guy Kelder too, man. Fucking those are two.
If you
Cam
say
Boozer
anything
fiends.
about Camboose not being the clear-cut number one, then apparently you're. Come on, man. There's an argument for every single all four of those guys to be the number one pick. There's an argument for all of them. No one, and this has been my point the whole time with Undisputed and in general, there is no clear-cut number one. There's just not.
I agree with Monk here. He said that Boozer has the highest floor and the lowest ceiling. I think like with Booze, man, he's just like he's a very safe pick. Like I was telling Brooms, like that's my biggest thing with him is I feel like you can't go wrong taking him, but like the ceiling is very low, especially when he gets to the league. Like if he turns out and has a fucking absolutely great career, I'll be surprised. I think he's going to be a very solid player, but there's just too many tantalizing and flashy guys in this draft. Like, give me AJ over Boozer all day. Like, give me risking everything on Caleb Wilson, even a Darren Peterson, like Gavin just said a little bit ago, man. Like, Boozer is just, he's a very safe pick, but, like, how high is the ceiling? And I don't think it's that high, truly.
Can I ask you all a question there on that then? What's more important to you, a high floor or a high ceiling?
Good question. I guess, are we boozing? Good question, Abe.
Ceiling, 100%.
Yeah.
Okay, right. So you'd be more interested in a project than you would someone that can come in and make an impact right away then?
Well, I mean,
because that's essentially what you're talking about.
Well, it depends on where you're picking in the draft.
What do you think, Fayyaz?
Personally, when it comes to like Boozer and DeBancer, I think their floor is not too dissimilar to me, whereas I think DeBancer's ceiling is just a lot higher.
Okay.
That's fair.
Okay.
What do you want to expand at all on that, Fayyaz?
I would go ceiling. As a coach, I just feel like you get so much different talent that come in. It's like, yeah, why wouldn't you want to take the guy that you could work with? But I think the biggest thing, because obviously this perspective is easy to say, but from the NBA, it's like, are they going to be patient with it? Do they want to compete right away? Or do they want to keep developing? Like, what is it? So I think that's the biggest thing that has to be identified, because it's like, does the coach even stay for the Bulls? You think Billy stays?
Ooh, good question, Fayyaz. Fayyaz knows ball. God damn it.
I hope not, but it's probably more likely than it is unlikely.
And here's one more thing I want to ask. So let's say you get the pick, right? And it's like, okay, you want to move on from Billy. Maybe you get a new GM. I doubt it. But if you do, it's like, are you going to trade any of the talent you have right now to maybe get another pick in the draft? Like, what if you get like an early, like 1 to 4, you keep, maybe you trade a player, you get someone a little bit like 15 to 20. Maybe you get like a Noah Pete. He was a big name before he, like, everyone got to see him. So,
well, if Paddy's team, like Paddy, shout out Pads in the comments, if his team Portland gets their shit together and make the playoffs, we will get a pick just outside of the lottery as well. So potentially a top 4 pick, potentially a pick in that 15 to probably 18 range. We've got New Orleans second round pick, which I think at this moment is at number 35, 36 currently. So New Orleans keeps winning on us. Hey, we could have 3 top 36 picks in this draft. So not Paddy. Okay, not if, when Portland makes the damn playoffs. and you better make the goddamn playoffs.
Please.
Yeah,
Facts.
we get an extra first round pick.
Fair.
Yeah, I want to add something to that ceiling floor conversation. So, I mean, if you get in the top 4, I think I'm picking for ceiling no matter what. But you don't have to worry too much about the floor. I think on any of those guys being so bad that they're not projects, in my opinion. Any of them, I think all of them are going to come in and do well pretty quickly. It's just I'm still going ceiling though. Like someone in the comments said Cam Boozer he's the most safe player. Like his floor is pretty high. But they think his ceiling is probably lower than the other guys. I mean, I think I agree with that. So a guy like Cam Boozer wouldn't be a bad pick at all. I think that he has this potential to be a big time, scorer at that 4 position, or a small ball 5. But at this point, to me, the Bulls need to be reaching for guys that, or I shouldn't say reaching, but trying to take shots at guys that have high ceilings that could potentially be a star, because that's what the Bulls are. Matas has the potential, but you don't want to just bank on him developing into a superstar. You want to try and have 2 guys that have that chance, right? Or best case scenario, they both develop into superstars, and now you're really kicking ass. So, I love the idea of AJ Debinsa being next to Matas Buzelis, because I feel like those both could both turn into absolute fucking demons. And then you're really rocking then. I think that Giddey would fucking cream his Australian shorts, fucking, throwing the ball to those guys. I'm just saying. But all around.
Marinara sauce.
Or flour. There's no flour on the basketball list. There,
back off of the condiments and the baking ingredients. The Caleb Wilson though is probably, if it's not AJ Debinsa, I like Caleb Wilson only because of his paint protection. If I didn't think that Matas could turn into the primary scorer, I'd maybe feel differently, but I think he has that potential. So because of that, I'd rather get a guy that's a defensive fucking anchor, man. So I think Caleb Wilson has that potential more than Cam Boozer does. I feel like Cam Boozer is very much an offensive rebounding paint beast, but his block shot, per game production would lead you to believe that that's not really his forte.
And will Cam Boozer even be a paint beast in the league, Phil? Like, that's my biggest question with him, is like, how many guys do we see who dominate college, especially big men in college? Like, the NCAA is notorious for having those guys have historic seasons in college, but that's what they end as college darlings. They don't go on and carry it over to the NBA. And like, at least with Cam's dad, Carlos, man, like, he had a lot more pop, I feel like. But then again, maybe Cam just isn't using it. So I don't know. It's just tough to say. But with Cam, I just struggle to see him bullying guys in the NBA the way that he does in college. I think if he translates his game and is a pick and pop kind of a guy, is out on the perimeter more, and is a la like Kevin Love going in and fighting for offensive boards, that's how he carves out a career. But I don't see him going into the league and bullying dudes and dominating dudes the way he does in college. And that's his bread and butter. But I could be wrong. That's the coolest thing about this, like, is fucking being wrong. And I hope he proves me wrong, truly. But I just don't see it with him succeeding the same way that he has in college.
Fair enough. I also wanted to say that, like, even Darren Peterson, like, let's say that we got 4, and the first 3 were Debinsa, Peterson, and Debinsa, Boozer, and Wilson. I'd be fine with Darren Peterson too. I mean, we have a hole at the 2 now. Without Io, without Kobe, we need a guy there. Now, I will say, like, Collin, and we can talk about this, and I'm going to probably segue this, but I would be fine with Darren Peterson being that 2 guard as well. Like, I think that he has the potential to be a star. And then, no matter what, if one of the picks isn't one of those other guys and we have to go Peterson in the top 4, to me, that really pigeonholes if we get the Portland pick, then that really becomes vital to take a center at that point. To take, because we need, or get one in free agency. Like, not that Nick Richards isn't solid, but we need a real long-term starter prospect. It can't be Yabba Dabba Doo, Shout out to Stacey.
Yeah, boo boo. Shout out to Sal. Yeah, boo boo and yabba dabba doo.
Yeah, boo boo.
Fucking Spice Adams ass, man.
Yeah, he's
Cream
a
Bigums.
funny character. He's a funny character. I love when he hit a big time 3 yesterday in the final minutes. He turned
That
around
shit
and
was
just
insane.
he turned around and just flexed right in front of some Phoenix fans. I was like, "Damn, dude, you just put your dick right in their face, dude!" Like
Some old mom.
it was mad funny.
No, it is, man.
Yeah,
He's
I
cool
wanted
to watch though.
he is fun to watch. I wouldn't mind him coming back and being on the bench for a fair deal.
Absolutely.
A
Yeah,
lot
like
of the
just
guys
for the vibes.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of the guys like Richards, him, Yabusele, I have no problem with them coming back, but I just don't want to depend on them to be starters. Well, the one guy that I feel like that we could bring back that might be more of a starter though is Collin Sexton.
Oh yeah, he had a hell of a game last night, man.
Yeah, he sure did.
Balling. I mean, he is fucking balling, man.
He's
There's no
tough,
other way
man. He's
to
a
put
tough
it.
kid too.
Yes, like I have a hard time feeling like someone's gonna pony up big money for him, and so I have this feeling like if he doesn't find that his market is super explosive, and he tells the Bulls like, hey, I'm down to do a team friendly deal, I wouldn't be opposed to signing Collin Sexton to be that scoring two guard. I
he's
think
good.
I'm convincing myself that he'd be just fine. I think he's got three straight games with 20 plus. Last game was 30. He's tough. He plays like a Chicago guard, man. Like
He does.
gritty.
He does. Yeah, he's a culture setter for sure. Like he's one of those guys. Like Stacey talked about him since he got here, and Neill talked about him. I think that was like one of Neill's first shorts, wasn't it? Where you talked about like Collin Sexton, Neill, and just like one of your shorts for Bulls Without Borders, I think. But it was around like the All-Star break, and you talked about that, like how Collin Sexton, Stacey was talking about how it's like he was just talking the entire time on the court, but it was all basketball talk. And he's just, just one of those dudes that live and breathe basketball. And like, again, like Phil said, if teams aren't going to pony up for him in the offseason and we could bring him back on a team-friendly deal, that is an amazing guy to have on this team, especially a team that's trying to find a new direction. Like, that's a culture setter. And if you get in the spot where Collin Sexton is coming off your bench, like first man off the bench or first guard off the bench, dude, that's a good team. I'd love to have Collin Sexton the luxury of having him off the bench for this team or just on the sideline, period. He's a great culture setter.
I have to say with Collin Sexton, and Phil knows this from talking with me on the Sixth Banner, I couldn't take to him straight away. I don't know why. I didn't warm to him initially, but he's won me over.
Oh
yeah, and you were right. You're right. I've warmed to him now, and I really enjoyed his performance last night. I've started to enjoy his antics and realised that maybe it's a bit more genuine than I thought. And do you know what? Players that win me over, as opposed to just instantly kind of I'm interested in, always end up becoming like my favourite players as they go on. So I'm at the point now where if we could get him on a decent deal, I would like to see us bring him back and just see what we can do with him going forward.
Does he have to cut off the rat tail for you, Neill, for him to come back?
I hate the rat's tail. It did him no favors. That shit needs to go, man.
Shit bopping around while he's going to the paint.
Yeah. Him flipping the bird at the basketball ring, and he's got this thing dangling behind his back like a Padawan. Man, sort that shit out. Yeah.
Fayyaz, do you have any thoughts on Collin Sexton?
I've always liked him. I always thought he was a great talent. I find like it's so interesting with a lot of these guards because it's like they're all like a certain type of tier. You've got these like high motor guards that just like love to score. And yeah, once in a while they pass the ball. They can maybe average like 5 assists, but like if they really wanted to, they could probably get like 8, just like early attack, then teams start to throw doubles, they kick it out. But like, I like Sexton. I just wonder like with 5 point guards on the Bulls, like who's going to start at center at the point guard position, like it's too much.
Yuki. Yuki at the 5.
Did you see that fucking his first like
His offensive
rebound last
rebound?
night? That tap out. God
I
damn
saw
it,
that.
that kid is fucking tough. Yuki just gets me juiced. All right,
Yeah.
full
everything's done.
no Diddy, pause, no marinara sauce, no flour, man. But like Yuki gets me fucking juiced. Like that kid, he just comes in. That motherfucker, what is he, 5'8"? And I mean, he's out there
5'7".
playing
5'7".
He just plays big, dude. And then you saw him when he got all hyped when he dove on the ground again for a loose ball. Yeah, he gets me juiced, man.
He took that illegal screen and he got absolutely wiped out by like Maluach or something, and they called it. and he got fired up. I immediately went to Twitter and I was like, "Fuck yeah, Yuki!"
Yeah.
Yeah, illegal screen.
You love Yuki. I remember Phil. You wrote something about Yuki, and like people were like, "Oh yeah, Yuki's gonna save the team." You know, it's like, relax. You're just saying he's got talent.
Yeah, I think. Well, some of his fans from Japan are a little bit. They're very, very gung ho for Yuki. He's their national
As
hero.
they should be, man. As they should be. That motherfucker he's Goku for them right now. Yuki! Yuki Karamura! Yuki Sensei. Yeah.
Hey, maybe when the Bulls go on their winning streak, it just becomes into Yuki like sanity, like Lin sanity.
Let's go, man. Yuki
There
Mania.
you go. Yeah, Yuki Mania.
And then you go
Yuki
from
sanity.
top 4 conversation of the picks to like numbers 10 to 15. So
Damn it.
you might get another Patrick Williams if you like,
Oh,
No.
Fayyaz knows
Don't you
Fayyaz knows a
fucking
lot
put
more
that
ball
on
than
us.
I thought. Yeah, he in here talking crazy now. Drafting P. Will again. Fuck's sake. Look, Troy done left the fucking.
Troy left it.
Troy's left.
Get him out of here. I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
I was invited because of the chaos last week, so I'm bringing it
That's
back.
right.
This is true.
Yeah,
This
right.
is true.
We need the chaos, man. P. Will gives. P. Will, look, granted, before P. Will went down, I liked that game, though. The haircut game, I'll call it. When he came back with that
haircut
fucking haircut, P. Will was looking good, man. I liked the way he was playing, dude. It's like that motherfucker. If you guys have seen the movie Life, he can't get right. Like, P. Will can't get right. Every time things start going well for him, some stupid shit happens for him. And he finally was like, oh, you know what? I could play ball. And then his body said, no, you can't, bitch. And now he's gone. So it's like, I feel for the dude.
Yeah, motherfucker.
He'll miss a dunk, step out of bounds on the sideline.
Something crazy.
I'm gonna drop one more chaotic question. What if you draft Caleb and Caleb just becomes Patrick William 2.0?
Oh my God, man.
Nah,
him, no.
the boys from North Carolina, not happening.
I don't know.
we got the
Boys
North
from
Carolina
Duke can say
Juju.
different.
The North Carolina Juju's
Yeah,
been
see-
good to the Bulls. Kobe White, Michael Jordan, it's looking good for us.
Don't put Kobe White and Michael Jordan the same.
Talking about guys that worked out. I mean, he worked out. I mean,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
To an extent.
I was gonna be like, "What's in your cup?"
To be fair, like there's nobody
Shut
that you
the
could-
fuck up.
Wait, what?
Pads is down there stirring shit. Pads the pot stirrer.
Oh,
He said cane cornies. Is that? Oh, what was that other shit, Phil? The crows? Caw! Troy doesn't like
Oh
crows.
God.
Crow milk. Bit of protein.
We just all need some protein in our lives. Fight milk. No nerds.
That's right.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. People do not know what the fuck we're talking about right now. So,
Not a clue.
No borders, no context, no limits. All
Neil,
that.
sorry, Troy. To stir this back, do you have any thoughts on Collin Sexton being brought back to the Chicago Bulls? Are you in or you out?
I wouldn't be opposed to it whatsoever.
isn't
Like,
for it.
okay, I was the first to say, like, when that trade went down, okay, who are we flipping him for? Because we don't need this guy. I don't want him on my team. Like, I'm good on Collin Sexton. I'm warm into this dude. Like, the guy's psycho,
He was a
and
psycho.
in the good way. Like,
Good call, Luis.
Neil, as you said, like he flips off the rim because he missed a free throw. You see, even in the game yesterday, he was at the free throw line and he's talking to the ring when he missed that first
I
free
love
throw.
that shit, dog. He speaks.
Yeah,
my
he's got that crazy going on.
Oh,
You think he
shit.
lives
Yeah,
alone? Do you think he lives
Red
alone, but
Jet.
there's never a moment of silence?
Absolutely. He's in there saying, "Good morning, morning. How are we doing?"
As long as you've got a mirror, you've got someone to talk to.
Shit, man. If for him, he's like that dude from Castaway. If he's got any inanimate object,
Wilson?
period. Yeah, Wilson. He's got
Wilson
he's got
Sexton.
names for his
Wilson.
pillow. He's got names for his fucking toothbrush. He's got names for everything, dude.
I'm the same, dude. I'm just like Colin. He just like me for real.
Yeah, I love it, man. Collin Sexton is like all of us. He is all of us fucking psychos out in the world. But
Oh
Yeah, if
damn!
we can get him back on a team-friendly deal, I'm not mad at having Collin Sexton back in Chicago. Like that kid plays like he's from Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
yes,
Mhm.
agree.
I like this
100%.
comment here from Luis. He said Caleb has more of a chance of being like Chris Bosh, not
And
standstill
Fayyaz.
Pat, not standstill
I'd say
P.
that.
Will, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah,
then
young
Fayyaz
Chris
said
Bosh.
some
I'll take
shit.
Chris Bosh.
Yep.
Then Fayyaz said
Bloody
that
oath.
bullshit down below it.
Yeah,
about
he
Marquise
said-
Chris.
Look, after being on the show for like what 30 minutes now,
Yeah.
too many baby faces. Someone needs to be the heel on the show. So
That's right. That's right. Where the fuck is undisputed? I'm calling out
Marcus
for
Chris,
is true.
baby, Marcus Chris.
Depends on your-
crap Caleb.
This depends on your viewpoint, because in my eyes they're all heels and I'm a baby face because I'm just getting ganged up on every week.
That's right. Flower and all.
We love you, brother.
I'm just kidding. I love you too. But
If,
all
if
right.
we were being nice to you, Phil, that's when it's time to worry.
Exactly.
Okay, that's what I should be worried about. What's in my drink? Fair enough.
Or in your posh.
To be fair, oh jeez, fuck, I can't. You can't stay away from my nicotine either. So you got me if it's in here. But I do want to say, Troy, that we are two halves of the same bull again tonight. If you notice that. in
Yeah,
our
I saw
background.
you. I noticed that earlier. You were deliberately trying to line up our Bulls heads together to make it one. One
Oh
whole bull
damn,
head.
that's cool as fuck. What the hell?
Oh, yeah, that's
I was-
cool.
I didn't peep
was-
that.
I actually wasn't. That was completely natural. I was trying to get myself centered, and it just happened.
Okay, I thought you were literally trying to line up the two
No.
because you had it almost perfect.
That's cool
Oh,
as fuck.
shit. Hell yeah, it is cool. We are two halves of the same bull. I love it.
What up,
But-
Sal?
I want to. What's up, Sal? You the man, Sal. Anyone that's not familiar, Sal has been on our show. You should be familiar. He's been on Bulls Without Borders many a times, and he is he runs the Horns Over Hoops podcast,
The goat.
and he's also a co-partner with Justin on the Bulls on Tap podcast. So
If you haven't checked him out, definitely go and check him out. Sal does the work of God, my man. He really does.
He does.
he also has the power to release shorts on his channel as of recently. So you could look out for his shorts on this channel at some point soon, hopefully.
Hey, what
there
up?
you go.
Papa V, PCV in the cut. PCV senior.
My dad, the third. It was his birthday yesterday. Everybody say happy birthday to
belated,
my dad.
Pop.
Happy birthday,
Hey, he's the whole
PCV
Discord
3.
stand, man. Shout out to Papa PCV, man. Happy birthday.
Hell yeah, I love that. I know Sal is super embarrassed right now. He's super modest, so all of those kind words just overwhelmed him. But we're here for you, Sal. I want to talk about God damn it. Oh yeah, the injuries to Josh Giddey and Matas Buzelis. So that had people talking about being very careful with them. I want to know if you have any thoughts on their injuries and like how the Bulls should play them going forward. Do you feel like nothing should change at all, or would you be cautious and not play them every game, even if they're 100% healthy? We'll go in counterclockwise order this time. Troy, you can start.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I got a little bit distracted there because I was bringing up Paddy's comment saying drinking in the AM is seriously, I'm not doing a
Wow.
fucking thing today vibe. So my apologies, Phil. What'd you say?
No, I'm just kidding. That is very, very true. About whiskey to AM is very much. I'm gonna get fucked up today. But there's nothing wrong with
Depends on
that.
what you do. I know fucking in construction, whiskey is your coffee. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's fair.
It's not whiskey, though. It's cognac, right?
It's cognac.
Yeah. Troy, you black as hell, man.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
Hennessy or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, Hennessy's cognac.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you don't argue with an Irishman about whiskey, man. Don't
You know
don't.
ball, Neill.
Sorry about that. I'm not much of a liquor person, so I wouldn't know. I guess
Not even if she asks nicely.
Oh, I'm. Oh,
Just marinara sauce, huh?
Let's not get into this. I can get X-rated here, but I don't think the viewers need to hear me talk about it. So
Yeah, they do.
My dad is in the comments, dude.
Earmuffs, Papa V.
I want to talk real quick about. Oh yeah, Troy. So Matas and Giddey got hurt. Would you change anything about the way that they're played moving forward, even if they're 100% healthy? Are these injuries making you feel differently about how they should play? Like, would you sit them even if they're 100% healthy for some games, or would you not change anything, continue to go the way they've been?
That is a great question. Like right at this stage, we know they're not 100% healthy. So until they are, sit them. Like, especially with Josh, because obviously he's rolled this ankle a number of times already. Like, remember, he tore the ligament back at the end of the Olympics, and he's rolled again several times since. So just out of pure precaution with Josh, I would sit him definitely longer than Martis, because I think Martis is just maybe like a grade 1 sprain. I don't think they've actually officially announced it yet. But hey, then as soon as they are 100%, then yeah, get them back on the court.
Fair enough. Fayyaz, what do you think about it?
I feel like rest. It's like there's like what 20 games, 15, 18 games?
Yeah.
19, isn't it?
19. Yeah, 19 games.
21. Oh, is it 19?
Okay, yes. So like if you're not playing to like go into the playoffs, you're not gonna risk your guys like Giddey, like Matas, like why not just rest them? See the guys that you have, see if they can play hard, develop. I mean, you've been wanting to hope they can all develop, but this is their time to shine. If Billy was a good coach, let them play a little bit more while these guys are out.
Thank you.
Yeah, Billy's not a good coach, but Guilty. How are you feeling about this?
Let them boys rest, man. Let them boys rest, man. I mean, I'm Chicago. We should be fucking scarred by injuries by now. I mean, fuck's sake. So, I say let them rest.
Even when they're 100%.
I mean, if they want to play, then for sure. But even when they're 100%, I'm not mad at them resting with the rest of this season. Bring them back, like keep them healthy for the offseason. Bring them back at full health and full strength next season. For the rest of this season, I'd rather we prioritize them resting and their health and not risking a dumbass injury going into the offseason either. But, we'll see.
Neill?
Yeah, see, I'm all for playing, right?
Mm-hmm.
If they're healthy, but don't rush them back if they're not.
That part.
So, but if they're 100% healthy, get them out there, get them playing. Chemistry, experience, development, all that happens on the floor. It doesn't happen sitting back at home or in the rehab center when you don't really need to be there, or sitting on the bench. Your experience and your chemistry is built on the floor. So for me, I would like to see them back, but only if they're healthy. I wouldn't be rushing them back. There's no point in rushing them back with only 19 games left in the situation that the Bulls are in. So I'm not saying try and squeeze them out as quick as you can, but what I am saying is when they are 100% healthy, get them on the floor.
One thing I want to see, me being an Aussie homer, one thing I want to see is some Josh Giddey, Lockie Albright pick and rolls.
Hey, Albright looked good last night, dog.
Yeah, he had some trouble finishing at the rim, but
he really has problems finishing.
He was, hopefully that's the only part of his life where.
You guys are being serious. Okay, I thought you were fucking around. Yeah, he does.
Just
it's fucking Bulls without borders, man. I didn't know where that. I thought that was about to go a whole different place. Okay, he was having some trouble, but he was battling in there last night. I love to.
Yeah. I love his work ethic.
Yeah, I think at times with those ones that those bunnies that he did miss, I almost think it was a surprise that he was as open as he was.
Possibly.
He probably wasn't expecting it. So, but no, hey, get Lockie some. And hey, if we're going to talk about, tanking and deliberately trying to lose, then hey, play Lockie 20 minutes a game for the rest of the season.
I want him to play. You can play him without deliberately trying to lose.
Absolutely. Hey, and me being also a homie, like, hey, I've got his jersey hanging up behind me. Play the kid. Play my fellow Adelaide boy.
Yeah, I remember. I think Justin had like brought that up on Twitter. He was like, he's got an Ulbrich jersey.
Mhm.
He's a
But-
real one.
Hey man, you got to rep for your boys, and so I stand with Neill on this. My opinion is that we haven't seen the chemistry between Giddey and Matas develop enough to the point like how many alley oops have we seen them throw this year? I feel like it's a
Not enough.
dangerously
They
low
wanted to.
amount. And
Yeah.
I feel like you're not going to develop that chemistry anywhere else but on the court. And so
Yep.
I get that they can definitely do things in the off season to improve their relationship, improve their chemistry, but nothing can substitute for real game action. So I'm with you guys that they need to be 100%. Even if there's maybe they don't feel a little bit like, no, don't play them then. Like I don't
Yeah.
want them to get catastrophically injured. But I've seen I think Elias Schuster, shout out to him by the way, he's an awesome Bulls rider for Bulls on SI. And he was just even if they're healthy, he was under the mindset that they should rest these guys the rest of the way, or not every game, but rest them, like maybe play them every other game. And I understand why he feels that way, but I'm development. Like that's where I'm at. Like, and you do your best development on the floor. But yes, they need to be 100%. Like I don't want to see these boys get injured, but I don't want to make decisions when they're 100% healthy because we're scared of a possible injury. Because the truth is, like, they can get injured anywhere. They can get injured at home. Like we've seen guys in sports tear their ACLs. Like,
Didn't Harrison Barnes just wake up with a
At
fucking
home.
injury like 2 days ago or something?
yeah,
He has now joined the club where you go to bed completely healthy and you wake up injured.
That's
Yeah.
fucking crazy.
What's his injury? I didn't hear this.
Fuck. Yeah, he
He
woke up
sore
with an
ankle or
injury.
something.
He twisted his ankle in bed.
Yeah, but he woke up with a sore ankle, extreme soreness or something in his ankle.
Motherfucker, what's the injury? Getting old. Diagnosis,
Old age.
aging.
That's the injury, old age. Hey, LeBron's going to miss another game with arthritis in his foot.
Bron's
So-
fucking insane though. That motherfucker's still doing reverse alley-oop dunks, dude. Like, what the fuck is
him.
that?
Yeah, fuck LeBron.
Hey, I
Sorry.
respect it. I respect
he's
it, man.
he's a full on cunt.
I respect it.
Have you seen how gnarled his feet are? They are mangled.
Bron,
Dude needs to hang it up. Yeah.
Get the
He's
fuck off of my-
ruining himself.
I mean,
Like in all fairness, whatever about him on the basketball floor, what he can or can't still do, the dude is setting himself up to be crippled later in life.
that's why Dahlman got out at 27.
Mhm.
And like,
Different
okay,
sport, but-
I mean, how much of that? All right, I don't know why we're talking about LeBron's feet, but how much of that has actually come down to his shoes? And like, they're obviously not a decent fit. Because what the fuck actually causes that shit?
I don't know, but his little toe is nearly his big toe now. It's
That's
it's moved position.
Oh,
It's almost on the other foot.
Yeah. It's crazy. Anyway,
It's a shoe
moving on from LeBron.
Yeah,
not Lafitte.
fuck that guy.
Lee Athlete's foot.
Look, Hunt James.
The fungus.
you wouldn't be calling him LeCunt James if he was playing for the Bulls, would you?
He'd still be
Damn.
a
I would if he was
cunt,
playing for them now.
he'd
We
still be
were
a cunt.
so fucking close that one
Yeah.
fucking summer, man.
Yeah.
I still think that he would be a piece of shit as a person in my mind, but as a I'd like him to win games for my basketball team though. Like I'm not gonna be mad at that. I still put him number 2 on the GOAT list. I'm not dumb. I know how good he is, but I fucking hate him. And
That's
you know,
fair.
he's all about social justice, but don't talk about China. Like fucking hypocrite ass motherfucker. If it's affecting his bottom line, he that's what. Oh, now I have a problem. Now I'm not. Now I don't care about social justice. You know, it's fine whatever the fuck China does because they're lacing. They're giving me money. So, anyways, what's up, Guilty?
Earmuffs, Reese. If you're watching, no, I was just putting my hands up because you're spitting.
Oh.
But Reese, if you're watching this, earmuffs. You know that's Reese's boy. He's got the fucking LeBron picture.
Sorry,
Oh.
Reese, but God, that guy fucking sucks, man. I
Earmuffs.
he ruined basketball.
The guy got upset because I said Hakeem had a tougher era. Like the physicality of what Hakeem went through was tougher than LeBron's.
Mhm.
Come
Oh,
on,
yeah.
man.
LeBron can't get fucking breathed on without calling a foul. Meanwhile, Jordan was getting tombstone pile drivered onto the floor, like.
And then went back and lifted weights about it and came back stronger.
Facts.
Love that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. He didn't look for the
I don't
reps. He
remember
went to the fucking reps, nigga. My bad.
Ooh, I love that.
remember
That was
LeBron
bars.
guarding a prime Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with you guys 100%. Those bars, by the way, guilty. He
Feel me,
didn't go
gang?
to the refs. He went to the reps. That's fucking
Full
fire.
now. You feel me? Get big out here, dog.
I love that. Man. So, I guess the only other thing I can think of, guys, to really talk about from this is our out of Nick Richards and Yabusele, I want to ask, like,
Good question.
which player do you like more moving forward? We keep starting Yabusele, but I keep thinking it should be Nick Richards. And I
He
want
had
to
some
talk
good
about
blocks
this.
last night. Nick Richards did.
I want to talk about this specifically because my homie Fayyaz is a Nick Richards fan. So
Oh, nice.
And I was the first one to text you when you guys got Nick Richards, and you're like,
Oh, nice.
I texted Phil, and he's like, "Are you
I thought he was fucking with me. Yeah.
I was like, "No, bro." I was like, I want him to go to the Raptors.
Oh,
No,
nice.
I like Richards.
He was like, Nick Richards, and I was like, "Are you trolling me, bro?" Like, because we had traded Io, we had traded Kobe. I'm like, is he fucking with me? But no, he's serious. So tell me
Yeah,
though,
no, I like him.
what do you like about Nick Richards?
He's young. He plays hard. I think like you want to talk about like the ceiling and stuff like that. Like there's a lot of potential with him too. I don't know if he ends up being like that starting like caliber center. Like if you can go and get like Walker Kessler, then I would definitely want to get him. But like if you can't get a center, then for now he's perfectly fine. But I do think that he could play a big role in the next 2 years, and in time he might pan out. I think the best case, like the last thing I want to say is like if he ends up having the potential to be like a Tyson Chandler type of effect for the team, then that's a win.
I like that.
That is a win. That is a win.
Yeah,
he had
for
some
sure.
fucking blocks last night, dude. Like he gets up on some of them. I know people were saying like his conditioning has always been a problem. And you could definitely see it like as he's been coming here. But then okay, imagine him with a full off season with Billy Donovan, with the conditioning ramped up.
Playing in this system, yeah.
He's gonna be fucking nice, man. Like I love his defensive activity. It's like such a. I was tweeting it out last night. Like just seeing some of those blocks. It's just such a refreshing sight, but it's still such a new sight for me to be, like see from our center, to see somebody in our paint consistently sending shit back emphatically too. It's nice to see, man. Oh
truly
fuck!
It truly
Neill,
is.
goddamn.
I like Richards a lot as a backup center. I think that he did. You guys see like that one-handed dunk that he did to complete Giddey's triple double a couple of games ago?
Yeah,
dude.
yeah. He took it from right back.
Here and
Yep.
Yeah, that thing was fucking phenomenal, dude. I was going crazy. My neighbor hates me. I swear to God, they hate me down there. But
Good.
Good.
Yeah, you going crazy for the squad? Good. Fuck 'em.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I think they also hate me because I'm a pacer, like not an Indiana pacer, but a pacer in my house. Like when I'm talking on the phone or something, I pace my house, and I know they just hear creak.
Oh
creak,
yeah,
creak.
I do the same thing. You can't sit still when you're on the phone. No, I feel
Yeah.
that. I'm the same way.
Yeah, very much
Fucking
so.
walk out, fucking hit my 10K step goal just on one phone call.
Literally. It also makes my phone die eventually. Yeah, my dad's been victim of that twice in the last few days. But I thought of something though. I wanted to talk. Oh shit! What was I going to talk about? It's going to come back to me. Yes, here it is. All right, so I noticed that Trey Jones after we didn't talk about it. Big fucking brain play, that end of game play.
Yeah.
Where he threw the ball up
Oh
in the air.
yeah, good call.
Oh my God, such a great play. But I noticed that after that happened, the first guy off the bench to greet him and shake up with him was none other than Noah Essengay. And I gotta tell you, I was hyped to see that he was still interacting with the team. He's been out all season, and so I was like, who's this guy in this big white tee that's walking up on Trey? And it's fucking Noah. And I was really excited to see him, shake up with him. He looked excited. He was like,
I didn't even see that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was even going out of bounds, and he had the foresight to launch it.
Well, I saw the play. I didn't
And
know
then
that Noah was the first one off the bench.
Yeah, and then Noah came over to him. Yeah,
Damn.
it was Phil that pointed that out to me today. Actually, I went back and looked at it. Yeah,
That's awesome, man. Noah's getting confident out here, dude.
Yes, the fact that he I don't know, I just felt like it was different. Yeah, he's a rookie. Like we haven't really seen much of him, and so boom, all of a sudden, I noticed this big fucking dude walking over to Trey, and it's Noah.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, that's a good sign right there.
Yes,
because they talked about it, Phil. Like they talked about when he was during the summer league, like he was saying how much he listened to Modest, and so like they were saying that him and Modest were like fucking like two peas in a pod, and like Modest is like his big brother. So like I know I was super excited. Like, oh fuck, like imagine you get a little sicko, because Modest is a sicko. So like having him with Modest teamed up, so it seems like Noah has that same fire that Modest does. So I didn't even see that last time. I'm glad you brought that up, because that's good news. Like it's good to hear he's in good spirits. Yeah, and not only in good spirits, he's on the sideline getting fucking juice for his teammates. I love to hear that, man. Yeah, I love to hear that. That says a lot about his personality. Ooh, now I'm getting excited. Fuck me.
I was the same way as you though, Guilty, because like that's exactly what you want to see. And I want to keep reminding people that he exists. He's out there. There's a lot of people that have completely written him off, which is I think wild. Dude is 19. Like I'm not writing his ass off for like 5 years. No offense.
No facts. He's got a long time.
Yeah, we've given Pat Williams how long of a leash? I mean, he deserves to at least be able to play out this contract to prove that he's a valuable member of the team. I liked what I've seen from him in the G League, and I know that like you've pointed out, Guilty people look at the 80 seconds and it's like, dude, stop. Like,
yeah, fuck that. Come on.
Yeah,
that's so disingenuous. Crazy. Like you can, if anybody's judging a player off his fucking a minute and a half of playing time, are you out of your fucking mind? Like I try to be fair and reasonable, but that's just some stupid shit. Like people like he looked terrible in the minutes that he played. He's an 18-year-old fucking French kid in the new country who already is on a team that he watches players better than him get yanked for one mistake. Of course he's fucking nervous. You're on a Billy Donovan offense, so you can't judge him for clanking the ball off the fucking rim when Russell Westbrook does it in year 13. Russell Westbrook's done it in his MVP seasons. LeBron does it to this day. Like you can't. So we're gonna judge a fucking 18-year-old Frenchman for being nervous in 80 seconds of playtime. Suck me.
I love it, dude.
Do you not think that comes from PTSD though, because of the whole Patrick Williams thing? I think it does. Yes. I think that's why everybody hits that panic button.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I see what you're saying, like the fans.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that they do. I think ultimately, like the way Bulls fans, a lot of them act in general is because of the way that our franchise has gone over the last 20 years. And, just, there are so many people are like, I was conversing with a guy, I think his name was the Bears fan in Vegas or something on Twitter. And so he was like, basically, he called Noah a bust. And he's like, he's an F. His draft grade's an F. This, and that. And I was like, how can you say that?
How? He hasn't played. He played in the G League and looked great. How's he a bust?
Yeah, it's impatient. It's like
totally
going back to being like a Raptors fan back in the day. It's like we could never get a star player unless it was from the draft. And during that one era where we would always draft the European guys, it was like, oh, here we go again. We got another Bariani.
I know that shit had to suck, bro.
Yeah, we got some guy named Garbajosa. Sounds like garbage. Like it's that European thing, or anyone that's like from overseas. They always say that stuff. Like, with Josh Giddey. This would be really random, but I had a friend that was out in Australia. He was doing like a work commitment thing, and he was watching local hoops, and he was like gambling on it. And he's like, bro, this guy, Josh Giddey, is going to be fucking sick.
Oh,
and he
nice.
like bet on him the whole season. I think you might be able to correct me if I'm wrong. Did he get injured before the championship game?
I don't know.
In like
That's Troy right there.
Troy
When he was with OKC.
No, before OKC, before he got drafted.
Were you in Australia?
Or he lost or something. I think there was something about him getting injured or
Oh, he
else got
lost.
injured.
Well,
This goes way back.
Like,
All
I
good.
don't remember
Anyways,
him getting. I'm sure he had an injury when he was playing for the Adelaide 36ers before he got drafted,
Yeah.
but we weren't even really a contender for the finals or anything. So,
but my friend put money on him to win the championship because he's like, this Giddey guy's so good. And when he got drafted in the NBA, he was just like, I told you he was going to be good.
Yeah, he's
But
a
it's
dog,
like,
man.
you see, like, I'm just trying to close that loop. It's like some of these people from overseas, like, you give them a chance, they can actually be a stud. But if you expect them to just come in the first season and make you wet, it's not going to happen overnight. So, like, relax.
Well said.
Preach.
Well said. Well said,
Preach, my
Fayyaz.
friend. Troy, do you have any Noah Essengate thoughts?
I just can't wait to see him actually just get on the floor and show us what he's got. And it's going to take some time for him to develop. And I know a lot of Bulls fans are just totally impatient with that, and too bad. Like, it is what it is. Like, I know a lot of Bulls fans wanted Derek Queen in that draft, but we've got Noah Essengate.
That's right.
And you wanted Derek Queen
For the Bulls? I just didn't think it was a good fit. He's more of a half-court player.
I wanted Derek Queen, and I wasn't even, like, really that big into the Bulls right now like I am with you guys. But I was just like, just stop playing Patrick Williams, please.
That's fair. I mean, I get it. I was more of I think a few of us were more Kaman Maluach guys. We wanted him. And so when he got taken by Phoenix, that pretty much shut down the center dreams for me. Because I think the comp for Queen coming out of the draft was Zach Randolph for a lot of people. And I just couldn't see that vibing. I know that he was a talented player. It wasn't his talent. It was just more of the fit for me. Why I didn't think that he was. We really need a shot blocker, a paint protector, like badly. We dealt with Nikola Vucevic. We need defense at center. Like, that's why I was excited for Nick Richards too, because we just need a younger, a little bit more. We need a guy with a little more ceiling than that. But in the midterm, he works. That's why I want to start him over Yabusele, because your Boo Boo is great and all, but his scoring can come off the bench. Like,
I wonder if they do that. I was about to say, I wonder if they do that because he just has the potential to space the floor, keep the defense honest. But you'd rather see Nick Richards in there, man. I know, like you just said. Obviously, you just said you would, so I agree.
They can't do that though, because they made an agreement with Yabubu that they would let him play minutes and get good minutes in exchange for him dropping that second year.
Yeah, I was
wasn't
hoping
that done with
wasn't a
New York
starting role.
before the trade.
Yeah. And so the Bulls had to carry it over,
Yeah, basically for the Bulls to make that trade, they had to agree that they would play him. Because he dropped his final year and on his way over.
That's it.
So, that I just hope that it wasn't a starting. He could play off the bench. Like, I would hope that that's the same thing, but I don't know what the promise was. And
we'll probably never find out the finer details of that because it's kind of an unorthodox thing to have done anyway.
Yeah, I would agree that agreeing to give guys playing time is a little bit troublesome.
Very much.
At the same time, I guess he also is a welcome sigh of relief over Dalen Terry.
Yes, man.
My guy DT.
No, he is. Yeah. Listen, dude, I liked DT. I was hoping for his success, but I'm glad the DT experience is over. He's one of those people you gotta love from afar, man. I love the kid, but like, I'd rather love you on a different team and say, "Hey, DT, how you doing?" It just feels a lot better without him on the squad.
You can support him by buying his clothes, right? from his clothesline.
you know
you don't
exactly,
need to.
man.
You don't need to be watching him play basketball.
No, fuck that. So I'm glad that is over.
I'm looking at his G League stats. So he's averaging 20 points a game in the G League.
Yeah.
That's so hard to imagine. And he's averaging 4 rebounds and 4 assists. He's actually averaging 3 less rebounds a game than he had with the Windy City Bulls a few years ago. He's only getting.
Who is this? DT?
Yeah.
Yep.
He's in the G League right now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Philadelphia.
Damn it, Dale. Damn
No
it.
idea with Philly.
Well, hopefully he develops
No,
there, I guess.
He'll kill it in the G League. He will. He'll kill it in the G
Oh,
League. He's one of these players that he's kind of got one foot in and one foot out. He's too good for the G League, but he's not quite good enough for the NBA.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I put out a beacon for Undisputed in the Discord. Where you at, Undisputed? This motherfucker is always talking. And now when I want you to come through and talk some shit with the boys, man, where you at? Cuz?
Well, he's out of time.
He's cutting
We
the
are-
clothes, yeah.
I mean, well, no, I was gonna send it around for final
Oh,
thoughts
it's a wrap.
here.
It's a wrap.
Yeah,
It's a wrap,
we're-
man.
I don't want to keep people too long unnecessarily. We've hit all the Bulls topics, that there are to
Mhm.
hit for the week.
I see Sal had a question earlier. You saw that, Phil?
Oh no!
Yeah,
Here,
I started
I'll find
actually.
it.
Oh, you started?
Oh, I
Okay,
see.
Yeah, I started. Yeah.
Where do you rank Trey Jones for backup point guards in the league? Oh shit! Well, I kind of gotta know all the backup point guards in the league.
Good
I
point.
feel like I can give you a general sense, and I feel like generally he's probably top 10. I think that's
Oh,
a very
shit.
safe thing to say. I mean, the guy can come off the bench and gave us 21, 6, and 5 last night. I don't think there's a lot of backup point guards that can come in and give you 21 points. A lot of backup point guards in the league are either all scoring or all assists. But Trey Jones comes off the bench and he can, or if he fills in, he can give you, 15 to 20. He can give you, he runs the floor like a true point guard, and he's a great defender. So I think when you put all that shit in a nice little bow, I think he's easily a top 10 backup point guard. But we'll go clockwise. Neill, what do you think?
Yeah, well, one of the things that I have to credit him for, and last night was a fantastic example of that, and that's Trey Jones has a very high basketball IQ as well, but he also has the tools that go with it. So, I mean, there are teams in the NBA where he could be a regular starter, and anybody that is a backup player that could fit into any team as a starter, for me, has to go in, well, I'd say at least top 10 to 15 anyway in the NBA, for sure.
I can give you a list of some guys right now. I just chat
Do that. Go
Nice.
for it.
Tyus Jones.
Okay.
We'll just say, Tyus Jones, Dennis Schroeder, Peyton Pritchard. He's above.
Peyton's decent.
He's
Yeah,
above.
Peyton nasty.
Yeah, he's probably
Peyton
top
will go
of the
crazy over here. Yeah, for sure.
list. T.J. McConnell, Monty Morris, Trey Jones, Ty Jerome, Jose Alvarado,
Oh
Jordan
wow,
McLaughlin.
Trey's up there, huh?
Jordan McLaughlin, Miles McBride, Reggie Jackson, Chris Dunn, Patty
Holy
Mills,
fuck.
Delone Wright, Corey Joseph, Davion Mitchell, Bones Highland.
Trey Jones is up there,
I-
man.
I
I
would-
think it's him and Peyton
Reggie's
Pritchard.
still in the league.
I put him top 5 in that list easy.
Easy.
You know, I'd probably only put Peyton and Tyus definitively above him, to be honest.
I wouldn't be surprised if
I put Trey over Tyus, personally.
Same.
oh yeah.
Would you
I
though?
think he's better than Ty.
Trey spanks Tyus every
Do
time we
you?
match up.
I don't know. They've kind of Tyus has kind of had the upper hand in most matchups, hasn't he?
Oh, maybe I'm
I think
just
it's
biased.
based on
That's
the,
my
the
home
teams they've been
man.
playing for as well.
I
That's
know
true.
the game earlier this season when Trey was starting, their first meeting, Trey kicked his ass. We beat them.
He did. Yeah.
Um,
But
Yeah,
I
it's
think I
all
heard a
broken
stat around that time that it was quite uneven the other way, though. That
yeah,
was kind of against the grain.
Yeah, their head-to-head matchup as against each other has definitely been in Tyus' favor, but I
Yeah.
think it's probably because Tyus.
But like you say, that could be down to
superior
teams.
teams.
Yeah. And I think that's fair.
Portland, get that dub. Get that dub.
Nemhard. Good point. Andrew Nemhard.
Houston Rockets get a win.
Oh, what'd you say, Troy?
TJ McConnell?
For Patty?
Yeah, Patty's heading out to watch the Portland game, and they got the Houston Rockets. So go get a dub.
Let's go, baby.
Go get that dub. It's okay. We're about to wrap up here. But yeah, I think we could probably, honestly, I'll go top 5. I think he's a top 5 point guard in the NBA. I really do.
I think top 5 secure. Yeah.
You see this comment? Nemhard, McConnell, Peyton Pritchard, and Trey. It's a good list.
That's really good. And TJ McConnell's a pain in the ass. Like
he is, man, especially at RS. No Diddy.
And I don't know if Patty's gone already, but he's like he will get this reference. He's another. I like him. Sometimes I'll compare players to AFL players, and TJ McConnell for me is like a Josh Carr who's a complete utter pest. You love him when he's on your team. You hate him when he's on the opposition.
Yep.
Yeah. Alvarado's like that as well, though.
Yeah.
Alvarado's been playing really good for New York since he got traded.
Really good.
Yeah.
Really good.
So I think you could throw him in that fifth player, and yeah, I mean,
and he has an awesome nickname.
What's that?
Grand Theft Alvarado.
Oh, GTA.
That's pretty good.
I didn't know that was his nickname. That fucking fits him.
Yeah.
Well. I love motherfucker be stealing shit.
Yeah.
Where he hides out in the corner.
Yeah, hides by the bench and sneaks up behind you. And
to answer Yapper's question before we sign off, so I gotta be honest with you, Yapper. Like you said, which person could bring the best vibe and chemistry? I gotta be honest with you. I feel like that's a better question for me when the draft is rolling around, when I could see more of them talk, because I don't know their personalities well enough to really be able to say right now. If anybody else feels like they know that question, then I'd really invite you to chime in.
We talked about ceiling / floors and talent, but which of the top 4 do you think would bring the best vibe / chemistry? Oh, fuck. Keeping them rallied. Yeah, so I think, again, that goes back to a guy like Caleb Wilson. I talked about that with Sal. I just think that Caleb Wilson's energy is fucking, that's like part of his appeal to me. Like, he gets so juiced for his guys on a defensive end. Like, when they played Cam Boozer and his teammates made a good defensive play, Caleb Wilson was he was going crazy. And like, you see him before the game and he's just locked in. And I feel like that right there, again, we talk about culture setters. I think a guy like Caleb Wilson, definitely somebody like that would bring great vibes to this team. But even a dude like we see AJ DeBansta. I mean, shout out Mike Walton, shout out Alejandro, local Bulls fan. I think Don likes him, fucking Rainbow Face. So we know that whole meme started with AJ DeBansta rapping in some fucking kid's car on the top of a bus or something, but he's got good vibes too. So I think definitely AJ or Caleb Wilson for me as far as vibes go.
Okay, I think we're gonna just roll with that answer, because I think that that's, I like that. I have heard that Caleb Wilson is a defensive anchor, and what you just said kind of vibes with that big time, and so I'm all for that. But does anyone? I'll pass it along, and if you don't have any, then you can just pass it along. Pass it to the next guy. We'll go counterclockwise. I've been switching off. But do you have any final comments before we sign off for the evening, Troy?
I was just going to piggyback off of what Guilty just said when it came to Caleb Wilson and the vibe it brings. Like, Guilty, me and you were saying this as we were watching that Carolina Duke game, pre-game. That look that Caleb Wilson had in his eyes,
dude,
that dude was ready to go out there and kill Duke. Mm-hmm. He was ready. He was switched on, and I'm like, when I said that, I'm like, oh boy, this Duke's in trouble. Because he was ready. And
you did, dude. You were getting me hyped too, Troy. You were fucking hyping me up that night, because that's when we had the Bulls game on at the same time, and I was like going back and forth between the Bulls game and the Duke game, because like you and Kurt are going back and forth about fucking Caleb Wilson. You're getting me excited. So yeah,
and Caleb Wilson was kicking Cam Boozer's ass as well, and Carolina beats Duke, and so hey, me being a Carolina guy, I'm always going to be happy about that. So
absolutely.
I'm actually more of a Duke guy, if I'm being honest with you, but I know that's kind of Yeah. All
You
right,
too,
yeah.
Duke,
Fayyaz?
baby. Duke.
Nice,
Yeah.
dude. I'm sure
I've
Mike
always
Walton
liked-
will like that. Kelder will like to hear that.
I've always liked Duke. I don't know why. Ever since I was a kid, I just enjoyed I think it was because of the Blue Devils. I thought it was a cool mascot as a kid, and so I grew up
All
thinking
little
that.
friends, Phil.
We are, man.
Oh,
I'm really a Boilermaker, but I just like Duke. Like, but Michael the Goat comes from North Carolina too, so I don't
That's
really have a dog in the fight. I just kind of like Duke too. So
like good
I
basketball.
don't know what to say.
With you.
Yeah. But I am a Boilermaker first and foremost. I have to. I rep Purdue more than anybody. But even though they are not, they don't make pros except for my guy. Etwan Moore.
Oh, fuck.
I went to
Oh.
school with him. Like we
That's an
were in
old
high
boy's name
school
right
at the
there.
same time. We were in college at the
nice.
same time together, and then at the same campus. And then he played for the Bulls. I was like,
That's
this
cool
is
as
nuts.
hell.
I like had the same, I had a weird similar like path with him. Other than I wasn't the one in the NBA and all that stuff. But
Apart from that,
but
That's fair,
we were.
man.
I was in the student section though at Purdue, like when he was playing though, which was
That's cool as fuck, dude.
Yeah. Fayyaz, do you have any final thoughts?
Yeah, I want Boozer for you guys. I'll say one thing though, like Troy's gonna like this, but Duke doesn't really have the greatest track record with the top picks that end up translating into NBA championships. Like Tatum, Kyrie, that's it. But like everything else, it's like it's hit or miss with these guys. They might be in the league for like 8, 10 years, 15 years, but I think overall, like, both schools do develop pretty great talent. But Duke, baby, fuck North Carolina.
I love it.
It's March Madness, Troy. It's March Madness. You got to play it. See you at the Final Four.
Hell yeah.
Hey,
man.
hey, Caleb-
That's what
hey,
we need.
No Caleb Wilson now. Hey, I can say we're done.
We need more of that,
no-
man. Fucking separate sides.
Yeah, North Carolina's gonna have a little bit of trouble getting there without Caleb. But
Yeah, fuck, good point. Speaks to how good he is even more.
yeah,
Might hurt his draft stock too a bit.
Good. Come bring your ass to Chicago, man. Let him drop.
as long as
Just
he
like
drops
Modest.
Chicago, I'm okay with that.
Mhm.
But, Guilty, you got any final thoughts, bro?
Yeah, just how I do, man. Shout out to all the people in the comment section, man. We got Finding Gapper here, so I shouted him out earlier, but shout out to her. Shout out to her husband Monk. He was in the comments tonight. Shout out to their Discord that they're from. So we're talking about college basketball. Once again, my guy Sonny works for Lotta and Illini, and they have a great Discord over there. A lot of Keaton Wagler fans, obviously. So if you guys love talking Illini sports and just college basketball in general, check out my guy Sonny and Miss O and Monk. And since we're talking about Duke, I got to shout out my guy Kelder. A lot of Cambodia talking here for you today, Kelder. So I'm sure you'll feel vindicated. But yeah, man, just shout out to you guys in the comments. Rob Antal and my boy Noah just showed up. Shout out to Noah. And yeah, just shout out to you guys, man. Shout out to the Bulls Without Borders crew.
And
Another
shout out
great
to the
episode.
entire population of the world.
No,
I'm
not
just
everybody.
kidding. I'm just
Not
kidding.
everybody, man.
Just a joke. Neil, how you got any final thoughts?
No, but I think I'm going to have to start my draft deep dive a little bit earlier because it keeps coming up every episode and I keep having to say I don't really know because I haven't done a dive yet. So I'm going to start diving because I want to get more involved in the conversation. So that is my promise to you guys out there. I'm going to get myself a little bit more knowledgeable.
No ceilings is so we have those guys in the Discord too, Neil. Like if you ever see me in the March Madness channel, that's what it's called right now. But like when I'm tagging like Tyler Metcalf and what's his name, Tyler Rucker, like No Ceilings on YouTube. If you watch that, fucking great highlights for the college players. Like they like deep dive into them too. Yeah, absolutely.
Hell yeah. Yeah. Sorry about that, Neil. It's just that the Bulls, I guess, that's kind of where we're looking at right now.
No, I know, and that's why I need to do more about it. Yeah, you're right.
But
see, I just don't get any college ball to watch here, unless I go really looking for it, like I used to have to with Bulls games years ago. But I always kind of start really making those efforts coming up to the draft. But I think with the situation we're in this year, I'm going to have to do it a bit early.
it does sound like Guilty can hook you up with some YouTube stuff, so hopefully that'll be helpful.
I got you, gang.
Sounds good.
But all right, everybody that was here with us for Red Summit 15, we really appreciate you, Fayyaz. Very much appreciate you coming on to talk ball with us Bulls fans. Thank you for letting
Thank you for having me.
Of course, man. Anytime.
Fayyaz was fucking great.
Yeah, man. You were awesome. But until next time, my friends. Until next Friday, that is. See red, baby. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Peace. Jesus time.